This is the Legal Eagle with an analysis of Groh versus Ramirez. To give you some background on the case, here are the facts. A United States Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms agent prepared and signed an application for a warrant to search a family's Montana house. The application, which stated that the search was for specified weapons, explosives, and records, was supported by the agent's detailed affidavit setting forth his basis for believing that such items were in the house. The agent presented those documents, along with a warrant form completed by the agent, to a federal magistrate judge, who then signed the warrant form. The warrant, rather than identifying any of the items that the agent intended to seize, number one, in the portion calling for a description of the person or property, described only the house, and number two, did not incorporate by reference the itemized list in the application, but number three, recited that the magistrate was satisfied that the affidavit established probable cause to believe that the contraband was concealed in the house, and sufficient grounds existed for the issuance of the warrant. The family, against whom no charges were filed, sued the agent and the other officers, raising claims that included violation of the federal Constitution's Fourth Amendment. The Supreme Court of the United States addressed the following issue or issues in this case. If law enforcement officers use a search warrant that does not describe the items sought, but is approved by a magistrate judge, and the items sought are described in the application for the warrant, does the search violate the Fourth Amendment prohibition of unreasonable searches and seizures? If such a search is unconstitutional, can law enforcement officers be sued for executing the warrants, despite the fact that no court had previously held such a search unconstitutional? When making their determination for this case, the court used the following rule or rules. A warrant that does not specifically describe the person or property to be seized or searched, or incorporate supporting documents with those descriptions, is invalid under the Fourth Amendment. A warrant. A warrant under the Fourth Amendment must name and describe the person or property to be searched or seized with particularity. A warrant that fails to do this is invalid on its very face. This defect can only be cured by the specificity of the application and supporting documents if those documents are properly incorporated by reference into the warrant and provided to the person whose property is subject to search. Requiring this specificity protects individuals from general searches and ensures that they are informed of the legitimacy and scope of the search. And now, to bring it all together. In this case, the Supreme Court of the United States held that because the right of a man to retreat into his home and there be free from unreasonable governmental intrusion stays at the very core of the Fourth Amendment. Judicial precedent firmly establishes the basic principle of Fourth Amendment law that searches and seizures inside a home without a warrant are presumptively unreasonable. Thus, absent exigent circumstances, a warrantless entry to search for weapons or contraband is unconstitutional, even when a felony has been committed and there is probable cause to believe that incriminating evidence will be found within. And now, for my thoughts on the matter. As we've seen lately in the news, the topic of warrants and their contents, as well as what they must, dare I say, contain, has really dominated the news cycle as of late with the current events of Donald Trump's residence Mar-a-Lago and the search warrant used for that, as well as the search itself. So as we know, cases such as these are very important in our modern society. And as we can see through cases like this, the Fourth Amendment is a hallmark of the rights of every individual in this United States. Thank you so much for tuning into my video today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them underneath, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you and have a great day.